The next thing we heard was twak, twak, twak. Huh? Bush here, bush here, bush here, then church. But when he's coming in, nothing happens. Hello, beautiful people of Africa, and welcome back to my channel. I'm talking to you. You are the person that has subscribed. So if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe right now. So you can be a talking baby because I'm talking to boss baby. So being a talking baby rules. On today's video, this is the end of the year video. I'm going to be doing a story time while trying to recreate Wednesday Addams makeup but on a dark skin. I'm trying to recreate this picture. Yes, while I tell you people a story of the time that the church I attended was attacked. It all began when I was in SS1, SS2. We attended this church in Uyo. We stay in Ikotepene, so the church was in Uyo, so it's like a 1 hour plus drive to Uyo. For example, if you're in Enugu, this is like we stay in Agbani, then we'll have to go to Enugu town. So this day, it was a Thursday, my mom and I, we went to the church that day, on that faithful Thursday morning. When we got to the church, it was like a normal service that was going on. Now the thing here is that in that church, the pastor, like the head pastor, was like all this, how would I put it? He was, would I say a scam, or would I say fake prophet? But information got that he was fake and he used to like stage all his miracles. And the thing is, another thing is that when he wants to enter the church, like when he comes to church, like for example, church service is going on, you know, he will not come like at a go, like he will not come when he's meant to, like he will not come early. Do you understand? So like church service will start going on, people maybe testimonies, praise and worship. So what happens now is when he wants to enter inside the church, like when he finally comes, everything will stop. If you were testifying, you will stop. If you were doing praise and worship, you will stop. If you were, whatever you were doing, anything that is going on, all movements stop, something like that. Then he used to have this hype crew. So when he's entering inside, and the first to launch this thing, these makeup brushes. So when he's entering inside the church, yeah, they will be like, "Can we give it up for?" They will now call his name. God, I forgot how they used to address him, but like they used to give him this serious hype. The Papa, the one and only, the Omega one. No, they used to hype this man like he's one God that is coming. And you get something when they're hyping him, yourself, you'll be feeling like, wow, this man has powers. He's so powerful. And I was small now. How old was I? Don't even know. Maybe 13, 14, around that age. So they'll be hyping him. Can we give it up for the Papa one of? They'll call the name of the church. No, there's a significant thing they used to say. Something. No, they just used to hype this man, I mean. And as they hype, everybody will be clapping. Like, hey, do you know that meme of Indaboski when he's entering? Pum pum no.
Another hits jam from WhiteBlooded.com.
That kind of vibe that they used to give. So my guy would just bounce inside, and when he's bouncing inside, he's not bouncing inside alone. No. He's bouncing inside with a group of bodyguards, as in 3 to 4 people, like 2 in front, 3 at the back. He would just march inside. We will just clap, then he will sit down, then movement begins. If you were doing your worship, you can continue. If you were giving testimony, you can now continue. But when he's coming in, nothing happens. Another thing you should just have in mind is that in the church we're like 501, we're close to 1K. But just know that they were very, very plenty in that church. People that adored that man were very, 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 very plenty. Church, they were always full, as in everybody wants prophecy, wants to be delivered. There was even a time the man delivered one woman like that. No, that was, you see, African magic. When you want to Mama will say when she wants to be entertained, she goes to the church to go and watch the film that will be playing in front of her. And the church is inside like a village. It's not like on the roadside, so like it's inside a village, inside another village. Like it's very deep inside the village. But people were not scared because it's a church. Like you're going to church, so you are safe. So and okay, and also like when we are coming out, like when church dismiss, since it's inside a village, people that have cars, they will like carry some of their people, like people that they are friends with, they'll carry them and give them a ride to the main road, then drop them off to find their way, to show you how inside this place is. So ciao. So this beautiful Thursday, let me start my story. We went to church. They were doing okay, that day was deliverance service. Like that midweek service was like a deliverance service that was happening. So me and my mommy, we went. It was only me and her. I don't know my other siblings. I think they were in school or something. But it was only me and my mommy. We went to the church. Mommy went to sit down in the front, as in the front, like you know now, parents something, your parents are always sitting down in the front. So mommy went to sit down in the front of the church. She was at the front. While me, I was with her phone. She gave me her phone. And that time I don't think I had phone, so I was using her phone to do big girl at the back. So I was at the back. And the thing is that the back I was in, like this is the last back of the church. And like see, church, they have a door that everybody enters. Like when you come to the church, like this is the main door, like general door that you can enter inside. But there are also doors at the sides of the church. Then there's also another door in front of the church, like for example the altar side, where the pastors, they used to use and enter and climb the altar. Like, do you get that picture? So me, I was at the back of the church, where at the back of the door. What? I was at the back of the church, and I could, like, me and the door were not that far from each other. In summary, it was not only one back door, there was another door. Like the church is big now, so they had like 3 back doors. They had like 2 to each side doors. Then they had 1 front door in the front for like the pastors to enter from. I'm just giving an example. So me, I was in the middle back door. I was in the middle door at the back. Do you get? So I was there now, feeling like one big girl at the back of the church. Nobody can tell me to go to the front because my mommy is in front already, and I will vex. Like, it's just a very chill, calm Thursday service. People came now for deliverance and everything. But the thing now is, the service has gone very far. Like, they've started doing praise and worship, and the papa has not yet come. Okay, no problem. And he's the one that is meant to perform the deliverance, and we are all in church for him to come and deliver who is delivering. So he has not yet come, and like, we are already almost to the part where he is needed. So all of us were like waiting for him. Not like we were not waiting like let's all sit and wait for him to come, but they were just doing other things just to like take time and wait for him to come. Me that was at the back, understand that me, I'm at the back and I can see the outside. I can see what's happening outside. Like if anything is to happen outside, I will see it. Like I can see outside. So you guys, I'm done doing the base of the makeup. Now it's time for the contour. She does like a very, see, I'm going to put it on the screen. She does like a very black, darkish contour. Then she now highlights her cheekbones. So I'm going to attempt that. Let's just continue. Yes. One woman was testifying about something, how Papa did this for her, how he delivered her. One of the actors, I presume. So we were sitting down now. So I just looked outside, and the thing is that this church, this church is surrounded by bushes. Like, they are serious. There's one farm, like there are bushes. Let's just say there are bushes. No need to describe. Bush here, bush here, bush here, bush here. Then the church in the middle. But they are paths, but they are bush. I now looked outside. I saw two men. They were carrying one other man. As in, like, they were coming from the bush. And note, the bush is not like very high, tall grasses, but it was like they've cut the grass so you can see what is coming from a distance. So these two men, they were carrying this man. This man, he was just on singlet and trouser. The singlet has torn and finished. Then there was blood all over his body. Then these two men, they were just carrying, like they were boning. The man was like, then they were holding, one was holding this one hand, one was holding this one hand. The man was like, they were carrying the man. As they were coming, well, they did not have guns, but they shall have, I don't know if they did not have guns. They had stones and maybe machetes, I don't know. I will not stand and be looking to see if they were holding gun or anything. Now we are going to try to follow her makeup tutorial. Like, she has a makeup tutorial. So let's watch it and try to do it. Okay?
I'm Wednesday Adams, and you're about to watch my late night makeup tutorial. Cover your face in white powder. While any brand will do. As for my eyes, I like to create a smoky eye using the ashes of my ancestors.
So I saw these two men. They were carrying this guy who was on singlets and trousers, and he looks like somebody that they just finished stoning. When I mean stoning, I mean they use stone to stone. Yes, like in the Bible, they hit him with stone. This is giving that it looks the same. If I want to like do more, I'll just make it look purple, and I don't want it to look purple. I want it to be dark. So I'm looking at Wednesday Adams pictures right now, and apparently the under of her eyes are like brown. She has freckles, so we're going to be doing freckles. I've never done freckles before, but we're going to do freckles, and we're going to put dark brown under our eyes. If you want to look tired, just use brown under your eyes, man. It's going to give you the effect. Oh my god, you guys thought I look like Wednesday Adams. You guys, the time is 9:00 p.m. At that point, the only thing in my mind was how to get to my mommy. And I could not just stand up and start going to my mommy because I did not want to be the one to cause the alarm. Because what if I cause alarm and it ends up, those people that were coming, they were the drama team. So I just kept quiet. And I waited for what to happen to happen. The next thing we heard was twa, twa, twa. Huh? What? They were throwing stones, as in big stones, on the roof of the church. Then the next thing we now saw the man with blood all over his singlet and body by the church, as in they brought him inside the church. Do you understand? Like, Like, see, the man entered the church and was not like like doing as if he's about to die. Do you understand? All of us, we ran to the front of the church. The woman that was testifying stopped testifying. No, I've checked my eye. But all of us, we ran. Where were we running to? Why are you running? Why are you running? We all ran to the front of the church. Me and my mom I was running, and you get something, you're running, you're also bending your head down because you don't know if they are with guns to shoot off your head. So we were running and we were also bending. Me, I was bending because everybody in church were bending. We all ran from the back. You know, reach me 5 seconds, so because me, I've already made up I was pushing people. Because I will not leave village to come to town to worship God, then something will not come happen to me. All those women, I pushed them. Sorry, but I had to put me first. I gotta put me first. You get? I push all of them. I was in the front before you know it. And the thing is that, God, I really chipped my eye now. It's affecting my nose. I don't know why I followed when I just put white powder on my face. That was not a smart move. Mind you, that pastor, the papa, the Omega 1, he has not yet come. My guy has not still come to church. So by that time, normally, he's meant to be there because he knows he's to deliver people that day. Like, he knows that his cartel, as in the people he has already paid, I don't know if he's to pay them more, but the people he has already established to come and act film for us. Leave me! I am the this of that, and she is mine. Out in the name of Jesus. Out. He has not come to do all that. So, you guys, I'm loving the hair. He has not come. I look very white in the front, and like that's what I'm trying to achieve, so that I would look like half dead, but not like too much, but like just enough. So we ran to the front of the church. Me, I was just, as I was running, I was just looking for my mother. I was just checking around her. Where is she? Everybody was, oh, the freckles. I almost forgot. And I eventually found her. Oh, we jump fence. So no, we not jump fence, we jump window. In order to escape the church, we now had to use the side doors. People were jumping windows. Me, I shall jump window. That's all I know. And me, that is very strategic. Made sure I jumped the window that was near where the car was. I did not just jump anyhow window. So I now jumped. I now went to the car. I was now bending down in the car side. You know this kind of thing that when you're bending, you're trying to open the car. It's open. The car was not open though. But then I was now hearing my mother's voice in the car side. I now saw her. I now hugged her. Then she was like that. So I was still able to like keep her phone safe. I was like, yes. So then she now said, yeah, enter. And so I entered the car that day. Normally we would have picked people to drop at the roadside. We did not pick anybody. Me, so I was like we're not picking anybody. But I did not ask her. But like in my mind, I was like, we're not picking anybody today. But we sure did not pick anybody. We just zoomed straight in. We were in silence. We drove in silence until we got to our home. And that is the story. But now the funny thing is that after that experience on Thursday, in that church they used to have Friday tarry nights. Do you know that my two parents still carried us to that church on Friday for tarry nights the next day? I don't even know if the papa talked about the events that took place the day before. I can't remember.
Somebody was bragging that the stolen phones were recovered.
Did people hear? The man bragged and was like that the phones that they stole during this thing, the day before, it was recovered. Wow.
And God revealed to him.
Are you serious?
And Angel beat them, went to their houses and beat those people that stole the phone.
Hey. Can I ask him? Oh my god, see my freckles. Oh my god, I think I'm so fine. So we're going to do the hair, then I'm going to tell you people another thing that man has done. And that'll be the end of this video. Oh, our lips. So Wednesday's lips is dark.
Is it this one? Oh,
Oh my god, if this one is the color, I'll be so
this
happy.
side.
So we're going to use this.
Don't change this.
Oh my god, I got the lip color, you people. So let's do the hair and round up this video. So another story is this man. Okay, there's this man in the church. He works in like an oil company. So you know now, as you're working, when they pay you salary, you have to like pay tithes to God and all. So now this man, the prophet, said, okay, used according to the story I heard, he used the man's tithes to calculate how much the oil company is to pay him, and so that the man is very rich. When I mean rich, I mean like he's very rich. So the man now told the prophet now told the man that his enemies are after him, something like that. That the enemies are not in the states, that the enemies are out of the states, like not in Akwa Ibom state, but like I don't know which state he called on. That in order for the man to stop the problem or fight his enemies or get rid of the enemies, he needs to pay so and so amount to the prophet so that he can travel and go and pray, fast and pray to get rid of the enemies. So the man, okay, and the prophet was like, okay, if the man does not believe him, if I be a man of God, in front of your house now, there is I don't know which animal he mentioned, maybe tortoise. Yeah, there's a tortoise in front of your house, that the enemies have planted that tortoise in your house for a very long time. So if you think I am like, if you don't believe me, go and check the front of your house. Jesus. This is not going to work. So I have to so go and check the front of your house. If I be a man of God, go and check the front of your house and you will see a tortoise. That tortoise was planted by your enemies. The man was scared. The church committee followed him to his house that day, went to the house, they now saw the tortoise. Fire! Wow. Oh my God. Papa told me that a tortoise was in front of my house, and when I went to my house, lo and behold, there was a tortoise. I want to thank God for using Papa to help me find this out. The man talk. So apparently the man paid the papa the money. So what now happened is that one night or one evening, like this matter has passed to maybe 2 weeks, 1 week or more have passed. So the man was just chilling in his house. In his mind, his enemies are no more after him. So he came out, I think he came outside, he was not like discussing with his neighbors, just gisting, just chilling with his neighbors. So one talk led to another. He now told the neighbor what happened, his experience, how God used Papa to do something for him. That, do you know that my enemies they're not even from this state. They were after me, and Papa told me that I made young Papa can dokom. Papa told me that if I don't, oh my God, I look like Wednesday. You disgust me. It's given. Let me try putting bangs. See, as I was saying, Tamsi Empire did not give the French clip that we ordered. Tamsi Empire did not put French clip in our order. Now I don't have French clip to use and do my bangs. It's very annoying. But as I was saying, the man, so we have to improvise. And also, this hair that mommy ordered, this one, is what I ordered versus what I got. The French clip they ordered. So the man was discussing with his neighbor now. I was telling the neighbor that, do you know that Papa, God used Papa in my life, that you will not believe that I had enemies after me. These enemies, they were not even from here. They were enemies outside the states, outside of you. Maybe they were outside the country or maybe outside the states. So the enemies were after me, and God used Papa to deliver me. Papa said that if I be a man of God, there will be tortoise in front of my house. And when we came, there was tortoise in front of my house. The neighbor was like, are you serious? That which day was this? Because, okay, the man was like, which day was this? Because there was a particular day within the week that he saw one of the members of the church come around his house suspiciously. Like they were acting fishy. They were acting like, what's going on? So the man just slided the issue, thinking that, okay, maybe he came to visit the man, like came to visit the oil company man, like the church member came to visit the oil company man. But he can't put two and two together. He wasn't like that. He was also holding something. He kept something and left. So the man, common sense now, he put two and two together, and you're like, so this man scammed me. Like, it's not real, it's not true. The story, like, the man was angry, the man was pissed, the man was annoyed, the man was so angry. Good evening. Say hi.
Yeah, hi.
You may go. Bye bye.
Bring cash.
Okay, amen. The man was pissed. He was angry. He was, which word should I use to describe it? But he was angry, and he ended up, creating a scene. But the thing is that the matter did not now cast in the church, because people were still going to the church even after all the scandal. The man, like, even after everything, people were still going to the church, and people are still going to the church. Oh, they are brainwashed. Apparently, they are brainwashed. According to mommy said they are brainwashed. So they are brainwashed, because I don't understand how you will hear that this man just scammed this rich man of millions of naira, millions, for prophecy that is not even true, prophecy that he acted out, he created. But well, to God be the glory, we are out of that church. We are back to our home church. No need to be traveling to you. We now church in our local government. So how did I do with my makeup? Oh my god, to me it turned out cool. So let's play the Wednesday song and do the dance.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing, that was fun. Now
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye.
jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing.